For those of you who are interested in holiday paranormal stories, I have a brand new experience my family and I witnessed together last night, Christmas Eve, 2024. Join me as I share my chilling true paranormal experiences. I'll never forget the first time I saw a ghost. Have you ever seen Bigfoot? I've had some strange encounters, and I've seen some things that I can't explain. But one thing is for sure, the paranormal is real. Good versus evil. Are we alone in the universe? Follow me for more true tales of the paranormal and my other YouTube channels. The tradition in my family is we open our gifts Christmas Eve because when I was growing up, my dad, well, his entire life, he was just a big kid at heart. And he could never wait till Christmas Day. And so we'd open our Christmas presents Christmas Eve, and the next day I'd open my special present from Santa. Dad loved Christmas. He loved birthdays. For birthdays, he'd celebrate the entire week of my mom's birthday and my birthday. My dad was an incredibly special person. Anyway, last night we're opening gifts, and all of a sudden we hear, and we all just kind of looked at each other, and my daughter says, "Is that the door?" And I said, "It doesn't sound like the door." My son-in-law was sitting on the opposite wall from us, and he said, "That's the back of the house." And my husband was sitting in a chair right next to the back door, and quite perplexed. He says, "That did sound like the back of the house, didn't it?" And Nick was like, my son-in-law was like, "Yeah, definitely." And so we all just kind of looked at each other and went, Meanwhile, I'm sitting there going, "Oh my God, I wonder who it is." That's my first thought, right? So we continue opening our gifts, and I'll show you in the video exactly where the knocks occurred and explained why this could not have been a prankster. No way. Meanwhile, I'm thinking, that's kind of weird. 4 knocks even hit me. My dad, I don't know what was up with him and his knock, but he always did that. And he'd knock like that, like it's the cops or something, you know? I'm in the bathroom. He needs to use the bathroom. I grew up with one bathroom. He'd be out there. "Come on, mija. Come on. Hurry up." So I immediately thought, oh my God, it's my dad. And I'll show you where the knocks occurred and explain a little bit more. Here's our living room, and this wall is the back of the house. And we heard the knocks. Excuse me, I've got a coffee table in my way here. There's this wall frieze my lovely parents gave me. And if you pan over, you've got this window, this corner of the living room. The next room is my husband's office. We heard the knocks right in that corner, but still on the back living room wall. Since it was dark, we couldn't see out the window at all. But this is what it looks like. And then as we come over here, there's the back door. Okay, I've just walked through our back door. I am now in our backyard. And I'll show you where I was standing from my UFO videos. Right here, I'm on the edge of our deck. That's where I saw my very first one last April. That's where I saw that red one a few nights ago, December 18th. Over here is where my husband and I saw the UFO that neither one of us could figure out or explain. Sorry, I think I'm starting to catch something. And so, our backyard, this is the back of the house. The fireplace is right behind our grill. To either side of the grill are the 2 windows in the living room. There's my puppy, Magic. Magic, say hi. Hi. Okay. All right, now I'm going to come over here. Again, I am no Cecil B. DeMille, so I'm sorry. Man, that deck was a lot higher up than I thought it was. Okay. But you see the knocks We're about right here. You can't hear her. You can be out here and be pounding with your hand. You can't hear because you can't hit this too hard. It's real brick. You know, you're going to wrap your knuckles. And it didn't sound like a hammer. It didn't sound like any type of hard, dense object. It sounded like a regular knock on a door, but it was over here on this wall. That's kind of difficult to explain. Now, if we come down here, we have a side gate, but they have this little no one can come in, and we keep that locked until our lawn guys come to do the yard, and then we'll unlock it the day of the week that they come. Otherwise, it's always locked. So to get into the yard, you'd have to climb the fence. And then to get out of the yard, you'd have to climb the fence unless you knew how that particular type of fence lock works. So I think I have thoroughly debunked any chance of a living human being able to knock on that wall. I truly believe it was my dad, considering he always knocked in fours. And now I'm going to show you zoomed in video of the spirit I caught while I was filming this video. It's really cool. And then I will leave you with that. So right now I'm wishing you the rest of a wonderful Christmas Day, Hanukkah, and happy 2025. This is Nefer Kefri, your hostess with the ghostess, and you've been watching True Tales of the Paranormal. A week of my mom's birthday and my birthday. My dad was an incredibly special person. Celebrate the entire week of my mom's birthday and my birthday. For birthdays, he'd celebrate the entire week of my mom's birthday and my birthday. Entire week of my mom's birthday and my birthday. This is Nefer Kefri wishing you a very merry, blessed Christmas, Hanukkah, and the entire holiday season. And much love, happiness, good health, and prosperity in 2025.